think teachers are told a lie. And the lie is that teachers are underpaid because the system doesn't value them. There is truth in that. Like, it is emotionally true and societally and culturally true. I do think sometimes structurally it's a lazy argument, and this is why. If lack of value was the real reason, then we wouldn't have these billion-dollar tech companies and corporations pouring into schools. There's money to be made, okay? There's money to be had here. But teachers specifically are underpaid, yes, for many reasons, but I don't feel like we talk enough about how we are a cost center. We consume, we are not producers, right? Because the product that we're pouring into won't realize until these children are fully grown adults pouring into the workforce and the economy on their own. So right now, we are a cost center, the type of work we do. It's also a fixed salary role with not a lot of upside, right? Doesn't matter how good you get at your job, your salary is fixed. It's a closed labor market. We can't negotiate our salaries. You can if you're unionized, but your union will negotiate on your behalf. But it's like, I can't go to my boss and say, hey, I got this kind of scores in my classroom. I did this kind of work. I put in this many years, and I think I deserve a $10,000 or $15,000 raise because of it, right? Like, there might be a sliding scale of like, oh, between the bachelor's and the master's program, or this kind of certification, or if you got this kind of score in your evaluation, but ultimately, like, I can't negotiate what I think I'm valued at. Teachers actually do high value, high pay work, because if you compare it to the corporate world, which I have worked in before, I've always been in education, but not necessarily always in the public sector and not necessarily always in a school district, right? So the work we do, companies do as well in the private sector. They do instructional design, change management, stakeholder relations, performance analytics, corporate training, all that. That's the stuff teachers do. Okay, we design lessons, we do behavior management, we collect, track, and analyze data, we differentiate, we do curriculum mapping, we facilitate, not just consume, but we facilitate and design our own professional development. We do that for our peers, right, and for within our districts. While I love my job and I'm not looking to get out of education, I do want to encourage teachers who are like, this isn't a fit for me anymore, because I feel like I hear that a lot, especially being on social media, that like, if this isn't a fit for you, and I totally get that, you can leverage your skills. You can. You don't need another degree. You don't necessarily need another certification. You don't necessarily need to do some, unpaid leadership role to look like, oh, I can take on that stuff. You have skills that are transferable. Now, in this job market, it's a rough go, right? I can't speak to that. I'm not like job hunting right now myself. I think there's something about like how you leverage, how you frame, and how you sell yourself to the corporate sector looks different than what it looks like to the public sector. And because of that, I think teachers feel defeated. They're like, I'm not getting callbacks. This isn't working. My resume is not landing. It's not because you don't have the skills, because you do. And from my understanding, I think the job market is like pretty stagnant right now. But I don't really know. But that's what I've gathered. Good luck out there.